Putting Sydney Transport and New South Wales Public Transport to the test today. On the way from Sydney to Wyong on the Central Coast, we could get a direct train from Central Station to Wyong, which would take about an hour 50. However, this is going to be a bit more adventurous and will include light rail, trains, ferries and buses. So let's see how it goes. We're starting off in the CBD by catching a light rail from near the QVB building to Circular Quay.
The next stop is Circular Quay. This stop is Circular Quay. This service terminates here.
$2.24 the cost of the first leg, and that's taken us from the CBD down to Circular Quay. Now we're going across to the ferries. We're going to find a ferry across to Manly.
I'm going to go for it. It's the only one I'm getting, nothing else.
So this is one of the new catamaran type ferries which operates between Sydney and Manly. The trip's going to take around about 20 minutes. That compares to about 45 minutes on the old, quite large ferries that used to ply the waters of the harbour between the city and the northern beaches. Looking out to the Pacific Ocean between South Head and around to North Head at the entrance to Sydney Harbour. Looks like at some stage there's been some large collapse, land collapse over at North Head. We come around here now and we see the old quarantine station, which is now a hotel, the Q station. And then we come further around into Manly. Now this is the harbour side of Manly. There's two sides to Manly. There's the harbour side, and then there is also the surf beach side. So we're coming in on the harbour side, and from there we'll catch a bus which will take us further up almost to the top of the northern beaches. So coming into Manly, over here we have the Little Skiff Club, very popular bar and restaurant. Here's one of the older style Manly ferries, the Coleroy, just pulling out. And behind that is one of the Manly fast ferries operated by NRMA. Very smooth trip across today on the ferry. Quite a good trip, quick and quite enjoyable. Seas are fairly calm, even when we're close to the heads. So here we are, just arriving now at the Manly Wharf. So we're now on a bus at Manly Wharf, and we're heading up to Palm Beach, up near the top of the northern beaches. On a ferry now, heading we hope to Ettalong on the New South Wales Central Coast. We boarded at Palm Beach, near the northern end of the northern beaches of Sydney, and we're headed across, we hope. There were no signs up for this particular ferry, but we believe we've got the right one. The interesting thing though is it doesn't take the open card, so at some point we're going to have to pay for this leg of the journey. Off in the distance, the Barrenjoey Lighthouse, also known for the Channel 7 TV series Home and Away. So that's the Pacific Ocean out there. This is the New South Wales Central Coast coming up. That there is what I call West Head. And out here, this is Lion Island. Across there is Ettalong Beach. But first of all, we're going to go around this little point here ahead of us and go to a place called Wagstaff. We'll make a stop there, then it's just a short trip across the water here to the Ettalong Beach jetty. We've just left Flagstaff jetty and we're going to the stop where we'll be getting off, which is a short distance across here at Ettalong jetty. We're at Ettalong Beach. Ferry trip from Palm Beach is now over and we're heading down to get a bus. You can see the bus coming now. How are you? Oh. Us from Ettalong to Wyong. Now we're going to the station. Wyong station, waiting for a train that is heading to Newcastle interchange. We're not going all the way to Newcastle. We'll be getting off at Wyong, which will be our last stop of the day.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Our final destination for the day, Wyong on the New South Wales Central Coast. It's taken us a while to get here. If we caught the train direct, we would have been here in about an hour 50. However, we decided to take a light rail, a ferry, a bus, another ferry, another bus, and then a train to get here from central Sydney rather than the direct train. It took us 4 hours and 20 minutes roughly, and it's cost us $10.07 on the Opal card, but then we also had to pay for the ferry from Palm Beach to Ettalong. Now that ferry costs $14.70 for an adult fare and $7.35 if you are a child or have a concession. So all up about $24 for the day, but that's not too bad for an afternoon of sightseeing and seeing some areas that we have seen before, haven't seen for a while, and haven't seen at all. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to Our Trips to Go.